Wayne, in the last month in D.C., where you live, and also in New York, it's come out with mainstream headlines. Fake terrorist. The FBI goes out, finds mentally ill people, and creates the groups. They're not infiltrating. So they're trying to go with patsies, because when they purely stage attacks, they get caught. But looking at these cartridge bombs, you can tell the government or one of their private contractors packaged these up. Haaretz, Jerusalem Post has admitted many times, quote, Israel created fake al-Qaeda groups and staged attacks ahead of elections. Governments do this, but how effective is this going to be for them as even the mainstream media starts to pick up on how this is staged?
Well, I would also note that the head of Yemenia Airways said no DHL or UPS packages left Yemen on any outbound flight during the 48-hour period that these packages were said to have been mailed. So obviously, they wound up in Dubai and London from some other source other than Yemen. They were not sent, according to the Yemeni airlines official, from that country. So the question is, where do they come from? I mean, we have just, and we also have this woman who was arrested, a woman.
Okay, we lost Wayne-Madsen. We're going to get him back on. That's right. They arrested her and said, we have the al-Qaeda harlot who's done this, and then it comes out and they admit, okay, it's the wrong lady, wrong identity. I mean, just on every front. And don't forget, Obama, hours after the FBI and others said that these weren't bombs, he came out and said, yes, they are. And they called the British and said, test it again. And they said, yes, sir, Mr. President. Our prime minister hasn't even been told about this, but we'll follow your orders. We'll test the package again. Oh, my goodness. It's a bomb. It's an explosive. It's pure evil. Aren't we lucky that Obama, though, is here to keep us safe from the terrorist? What did Robert Shapiro and many others say back in July of this year? The bottom line here is that Americans don't believe in President Obama's leadership. He has to find some way between now and November of demonstrating that he is a leader who can command confidence. And short of a 9/11 event or an Oklahoma City bombing, I can't think of how he could do just that. That's right. We have to learn how strong he is, how good he is, how the system is going to keep us safe. And all over the Sunday news shows, all over the syndicated radio this weekend and today, Obama really came through. Thank goodness we've got all this anti-terror security, because the government was able to keep us safe from 20-plus bombs that were going to blow all these jetliners out of the air. You see, you need the naked body scanners. You need to have the TSA squeezing your genitals. You need to do all of this. You need to accept the police state. We're like, but Homeland Security is admittedly set up for the American people. You just have a few guys dance around in turbans who are all admittedly CIA connected and are hanging out at the Pentagon. And the system's just, doesn't matter. That's just the way it is. You know, we're doing this to keep you safe. They can only get away with this because large portions of the public are not paying attention. Oh, they know about the Rangers losing in Game 4 in Dallas. Oh, they know about the latest Britney Spears record. They know about the latest fashion or the latest, Starbucks coffee drink that everybody's going to have. But they don't know the fundamentals of liberty and freedom or how these intelligence agencies operate and these private intelligence agencies. What did Mohammed Karzai say last week? He said that Blackwater is staging terror attacks in Iraq. That Blackwater staging terror attacks, in Afghanistan. The Iraqis have been saying they've been staging terror attacks in Iraq, and then it comes out in federal court that they're running around shooting innocent people in their cars, that they're reportedly using cocaine and steroids and completely out of their mind. This is the amazing level of corruption. Looks like Wayne-Madsen's phone died. I'm going to shift gears now into a bunch of other economic and election news and your phone calls.